Realising our dream to move to France came earlier than anticipated. Come with us and enjoy the trials and tribulations that have occurred. Follow me, Joe Harris, my husband Steve, and our gorgeous fox red Labrador Morse on our journey to integrate into French society. Bon courage! After all our hard work, we were delighted when Ted and Lesa invited us to go with them to Limoges to enjoy some well-deserved R&R. Limoges is the largest populated city in Haute-Vienne, which is the department within which we live. As the prefecture of the surrounding area, all administration is carried out here. It is second only in population size to Bordeaux within the Nouvelle-Aquitaine region. It is a beautiful historic city with the most incredible architecture. We visited this huge indoor market with its bustling patronage and overwhelming variety of produce. I could have easily come away with bags of wonderful spices and unrecognisable cheese, and I had no idea one could purchase so many different types of pepper. All this food made us very hungry, so after resisting purchasing the entire marketplace, we found a delightful restaurant and ordered that very French meal of burger and chips. Thank you, Lesa and Ted, for such a lovely day. I know we will be back, especially to the famous porcelain pottery. So, after that lovely day of rest and fully refreshed, it was back to the refurb.
Well, I'm up in the upstairs again. Seems to have been quite a lot of busy work going on. Just go around the corner. That's our bathroom. It's nearly ready. We'll bath in there later. But look! Look what he's gone and done! We have floorboards! Can't believe it! They're all nailed down, they're all insulated. Just unbelievable. But look, aren't they gorgeous? So we're gonna let all sort of rocks and things fall on them and not worry about sweeping up too much and that sort of thing to make them really old looking, because these are brand new and it is oak, but it's green oak, so it's only just been cut from the trunk of a massive cut tree. So it is quite full of sap still and fairly wonky.
Well, green.
So, yes.
It's green, no?
That's what I said.
Oh, did you? Sorry.
I know what I'm saying. So, yeah. But now Steve's put his table in there. You can't see how... Well, we keep on saying how big this room is, but it really is very big. And where Steve is just about where our bed is going to be. So we'll be able to lie in bed in the morning and look out that window, and that where that green bit is a window as well, which you've seen from other doodahs. And Morsikins is behaving himself today. So another long day, and
Shattered.
Steve has done a load more up here. And this lovely door, which he's had to cut the bottom off of so that it will open. Morsy's got his stick. Morsy's got his stick.
What?
Let's shut those windows. The submarine is under there. It's looking good.
Right, this side aren't screwed down. From there onwards, they're not screwed down.
Okay.
Because I don't know where the pipe work is going to go for the slipper bath yet.
The slipper bath.
Yes, it's a bath.
It's a Cinderella bath.
But if you look, the floor comes up to wood. So even if there was spillage through there, the only way it can only get on the silver floor.
Very good. Oh, that's amazing. Stupendous.
Elastic trickery.
Hey.
After such a long slog, the upstairs was now fully boarded. It looked so beautiful, and all the more fabulous because of the hard, hard work. But there is no rest for the wicked, as you probably know. The garden needed a bit of sorting out.
Right, so this is first day of Didier clearing some of the jungle. And he's made his way through to the rear fence line, which is where our nice next door neighbour pointed out that she's getting snakes and things coming out of here because it's such a jungle. And I'm not surprised, because there is the jungle. And apparently they bask in the pool at the end of our land. It's like a big stone well, and they bask in the cool water during the day. So I'm out here with slippers on and snakes, but he's got a machine that just absolutely munches its way through the land. So we discussed with the next door neighbour that he would do a swathe first of all between our land and hers. So this is pretty much our boundary to next door, as close as he can get with his machine anyway. So he's cut a swathe up through here, reasonably wide, I don't know, about 8-10 feet wide, 12 feet in places. And he's almost to the well, the pool, which is down through those bushes down through there. I don't know if you can see the weed on the top of the water, but anyway. But no, this is what he's cleared in less than a day. Very powerful machine. Horrible dog. Actually, he's quite a nice dog, but... So we're going to keep that. It's a lovely little oak tree, 30 feet tall maybe, which we're going to keep in the middle of what will, Didier seems to think by next summer, this will be lawn. So he's going to, he's got a machine that turns this into tilth, and then he's got a machine, a roller that's also a whacker, so it would roll it out, not perfectly smooth. I've told him I don't want it perfectly smooth, I want it lumpy and bumpy like the rest of the garden. But and then he's going to seed it. Then we have to keep it well watered over the last few months of the summer. But yeah, he seems to think he's going to be through here in not too long. Don't know whether it's going to be days, weeks. I thought it'd be about a year before he finished doing all this lot. But if you've got the right machinery, I suppose it makes it a bit easier.
So the jungle was gradually beginning to be cleared. I quite liked its undulating curves and had plans for a secret garden with fairy lights, but Steve had other ideas. When speaking of the right machinery, we were not expecting what happened next.
New wire to go all the way to the pond.
Right, yeah. Here comes Mark in his tractor. He's hoping he gets through the gate. Coming through next door's garden. Steve is now standing on the broken fence. That's her bit of fencing.
Very spiky.
He said it's very spiky. Here he comes. Who's gonna reverse in? These men drivers, I don't know. I don't know what he said then. Yeah, he's just asking if he wants to look out for rocks, but he's saying no, apparently. But there are a lot of big stones in there. Oh my god. Seems to be building up power. Oh my god, he's going through that lot. Well, half an hour later, c'est tout. All gone. I can't believe it. For a box of beer.
We couldn't quite believe our eyes. In the space of half an hour, the jungle was no more. Mark is one of our lovely French neighbours. He speaks very little English, so it's all sign language and gestures, but we get by. He did all this for nothing. He wouldn't accept the beer. So, this was the end of what turned out to be a 5-week stay, the longest we had visited the house. As you've seen, we completed many projects and started many more, but goodness, there was still so much to do. Whilst we were here, we investigated why we always had a moat form outside the front door when it rained, or even when we let a bath out. It turned out that the roots from the olive tree in the front garden had completely filled the sewage pipe, blocking it totally. It was a very messy, smelly job to repair, as you can imagine, and sadly the tree had to go. But it is all fixed now. We thought we would spare you those videos. Anyhow, it was back to England for us, but this long stay had made us think more about moving to France. So see you next week with more stories from the Haute Vienne. Sweet dreams.